And earlier, we even spoke with defense expert Peter Kuznick and independent journalist Anthony Lowinston. Here's a snippet on what they had to say.
Failure of deterrence. You could say that it is a failure of deterrence. It's a preemptive attack based upon a crisis that didn't really exist. Iran was a year away from a bomb under the original Iran nuclear deal, the JCPOA. But Donald Trump blew that up. And then he's trying to negotiate a new deal, but he insists that Iran give up its legally mandated right to enrich uranium. Under the original deal, Iran could enrich uranium to 3.67%. As a signatory to the NPT, the Non-Proliferation Treaty, Iran has that right. But then Trump draws this line and says no enrichment at all, which Iran could never accept, and which Trump should have known that Iran would never accept. So in a sense, that Trump initiated this. Biden foolishly never went back to the original nuclear deal.
Absolutely. I mean, is it a complete collapse in any kind of red lines? I mean, every serious international law expert in the last days has said that this Israeli attack was illegal from day one. I mean, let's be clear. Israel has been wanting, when I say Israel, Netanyahu and many people around him, for literally 30 or 40 years to attack Iran. And if you look at these headlines since pretty much the 1980s or 90s, they are always saying the same thing. Iran is on the verge of a nuclear weapon. There's been zero evidence of that ever happening. And we all remember, those of us with a long memory, 2002, 2003, around the Iraq War, where Israel, the US, many Western allies alleged that Iraq, Saddam Hussein, had nuclear weapons. No nuclear weapons were found. Zero. It was a war based on a lie, and around 1 million Iraqis were killed in the process. We are at the similar point here 20 plus years after. None of this is to deny Iran's repression, authoritarianism. None of that is to deny that. I have Iranian friends who loathe this regime with a passion because they themselves are being negatively impacted either outside Iran or within. However, virtually everyone I speak to is saying none of that means that we support strikes on Iran, because if the Iranian regime collapses tomorrow, next week, there is no plan. What happens to the 90 million Iranians who are facing a deeply uncertain future? There are many pro-US and pro-Israel Iranian forces claiming that they will represent Iran or they will run Iran. They have no legitimacy within Iran itself. So whenever people see this in the media, that pro-war Iranians, either in Iran or outside, are talking about supporting Israeli strikes, remember, none of these groups have any legitimacy or support within Iran itself. So the day after, like we're seeing in Gaza, where there is still no day after, where this is ongoing massacres and genocide has been continuing for nearly a year, there is no plan. So to believe the US or Israel or European states that somehow these strikes on Iran are legitimate are wholly inappropriate and wrong.